Lee, not sure where to start. Final score 7-0, your thoughts?
I'm speechless, Mike. We were in full control for 20 minutes. We had 2 or 3 good moments there where we should have took the lead, and then literally on our last chance, within 5 seconds, the ball's in our back of the net. A mix about the back between the goalkeeper and one of the midfielders. Ownership, you need to take stock of that and deal with it. And then the next 2 goals after that were criminal in my eyes. Second half, obviously we've got them in at 3-0. Felt tweaking the pattern, we could do something different. Made a couple of substitutions to go with that, and literally after 5 seconds, we're down to 10 men. Listen, Mike, I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words of how a team can just crumble as quickly as it did by going to go down when you were in full control. I felt we were excellent. It's a really good goalkeeping by their goalkeeper. Kept them in the game before obviously the Alamo happened. Not acceptable. Few odd truths just been said in there. You shouldn't be doing that there, Mike, on game 1 of pre-season. But some players need to look at themselves really, really hard and think, is the intensity in me for them? Is the demand of playing for a big football club like this for them? And they need to come and speak to me, because some of them look like a fish out of water there. Way out their depth, where I don't know where they've been previously and whether it's been accepted or whether it hasn't, but I can assure you now it won't be accepted by me and it won't be accepted by this football club. So again, there was some positives to come out of it. Let's not be too negative around it all. But listen, you can't excuse 7-0, and I can only apologise to the 20, 30, 40 supporters who came here today and braved the weather. Again, I can only apologise for that, but listen, it is what it is. We got to move now. We got to reflect. We got to train Tuesday, Thursday night, and we got to be better next Saturday for sure.
You talk about positives. Is Matt Wright, obviously, he's on the team sheet today? Was he? For me, he was arguably our best player.
Listen, Matt Wright was our best player today. I felt he was outstanding. He's had a very good pre-season up at Biddeford. The reports we had back from there was that he's fit, he's strong, he's done everything he's needed to do for himself and for them, and he was a big plus today. And what I like more so about Wrighty today was not just his overall play, where he was outstanding, was his leadership qualities. And I've just said in there to the group now, he's been in changing rooms where it's not accepted, Mike, and our group is a very young, green, naive group, and they're going to have to take on board what he's saying and what some of the others are saying, and don't treat it as a bollocking. Treat it as he's trying to help me here, because that's all he's trying to do. Again, he hasn't been where he's been in the game. People might have written him off over the last 2 or 3 years or whatever it's been, but listen, he was a proper handful today, and we're going to need that. We're going to need that presence, we're going to need that physicality, and more importantly, we're going to need that experience if we're going to do anything at this level this year.
It's only game 1, you know, it's still a huge long way to go and a learning curve today.
100%, Mike. Listen, that's the only saving grace of it. It is game 1, and I'd rather it happen now rather than games 4, 5, 6 or 7. So we got an opportunity now. We got a fresh week of double session of training Tuesday, Thursday. We don't have a game midweek, so we've got back-to-back homes now where we've got to right the wrongs, and we seriously need to find character and personality if we're going to do anything this year.
Thanks, Lee.
Cheers.